Impressing the right people. Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. We're going to try and do this one. It's late tonight, and we are doing it from the front seat of my car, being that the house is full of people. I'm over in Tracy, California, visiting family. Today, we actually buried my grandfather, which it's a whole nother story unto itself. We'll go through it another time. Sad time, but he lived a great life. I wanted to go through something that I'm going to call basically all having to do with who we should be impressing and who we shouldn't be impressing. And it comes down to who your market is. I mean, it's a business lesson, but it's also a life lesson. So in business, it's important to not focus on trying to impress everybody, on not trying to get out there and get your message out to every single person and have everybody love you. It's the first, quickest way to completely damage your business and make it dysfunctional, is try to impress everybody. Try to make everybody your customer, right? And if you don't know that yet, you should. That's something you've got to start paying attention to, is to narrow the market, narrow who you're trying to focus on, narrow who you're trying to speak to. You'll come off clearer, you'll come off crisper, you'll come off in a more genuine way to people when you can direct a message that fits them and they know excludes other people. That's a miniature lesson unto everything else. But it comes with all your life, I think. And that's, don't just try to go out and impress everybody. Don't try to please everybody. And I honestly, you shouldn't be trying to please anybody in the long run. You shouldn't define your life on who you were able to impress, who you were able to, whose opinion matters of you most, I should say. But if you have to have someone's opinion matter to you, make that a narrow group of people. So the people whose opinion matters to me most, or who I strive to have it matter to me most, if at all, would be my family, my immediate family, my children, my wife. These are people whose opinion, if someone's opinion is going to matter to me, it's going to be them. It's going to be people who, a lot of people who are no longer with us, like my grandfather, It ought to be people that matter. And that's whose opinion should matter most of you. So hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. It ties back into the whole concept of having a narrow market. I think you should have a narrow mindset, in the sense of having a narrow mindset of the people that you're trying to impress, or the people whose opinion matter most. I hope that makes sense to you. A little bit deeper today, a little bit more philosophical. Maybe it's from hanging out with family all day and going to a funeral. I don't know. But take it for what it's worth. Hey, if you're a business owner or an executive in the self-reliance field, go and check out DreamBizChat.com. So if you've got products or services that help people to become more self-reliant, that's what I call the self-reliance field. Go to DreamBizChat.com. I've got a thing called the Dream Business Transformation. It's specifically for people just like you. So go check it out. Let me know what you think. In the meantime, come on back. We're back here every day discussing business concepts, both the principles and the more airy-fairy stuff like this, the woo-woo stuff, and also getting into strategies, long-term strategies, and just plain straightforward tactics, things that you can put into motion right away if you've got the other things worked out. So come on back here every day, Brian J. Pombo Live. We have a new video or audio, depending on how you're catching this, every single day. You could check out reruns over at brianjpombo.com. You have a great night. Get out there and let the magic happen.